Alright, we're back in our item card, and I'd like to go over what it looks like with this automatically generate manufacturing order serial numbers unselected. So this is how we can manually add serial numbers to manufacturing orders and to documents like sales orders and manufacturing orders. So let's jump back into a manufacturing order and see how it differs. You'll notice when we open the manufacturing order, we're going to have an exclamation mark by traceability, saying that it doesn't currently have the serial numbers that it needs to complete this manufacturing order. Now we do have access to going in here and manually adding numbers and adding line by line the serial numbers that we want to apply to this order. But in this example, I'd like to go a little bit of a different route, and I'd like to mark this as done without adding traceability. You'll see we get a notification popping up saying that we don't have serial numbers ready to be used for this. And if I go into my schedule and we look at my done manufacturing orders, you'll notice I have one with a little yellow dot saying that this manufacturing order has some warnings. Now, one of the fixes for this is we can actually go to settings. We can scroll down to data import. And at the bottom of this page, we have update documents with serial numbers. Here I can download my data, modify it, and re-upload it. Let's jump over into this Excel template and take a look at it and make some changes. Once you've downloaded and opened your Excel file, it's going to look something like this. We have 3 columns with a Katana ID, our manufacturing order number, and a serial number. You'll notice we have a few previous examples of the ones that we created earlier in these videos that have serial numbers applied to them. In this spreadsheet, I can physically type in or copy and paste different serial numbers into these cells, and we'll drag that down. So now I have 4 unique serial numbers that I'd like to upload back into Katana. So let's save this spreadsheet, we'll jump back into Katana, and we'll upload them. Back in the data import section of your settings in Katana, we can now upload the file that we just prepared. Click on that. We'll select the file that we want to upload. It's going to take a minute while it reviews the information that we're uploading. And now it's going to say it's been finished importing. Let's close out of this and we'll go back into that manufacturing order. We're going to go into Make. We'll go to our Done tab and we'll see if we still have that warning error. So as you can see, the warning error is gone. If I click into this and we go into Traceability, we should see those 4 unique serial numbers that we added to our spreadsheet, as seen here. I'd like to go over 2 more PDF templates that we can print out from a manufacturing order and a sales order. We have a manufacturing order open here. Under Traceability, we do have 4 serial numbers applied to it. From the summary page, if I click Print and we print the manufacturing order, you'll see at the bottom of this PDF, we have the 4 serial numbers that are being produced printed at the bottom. As exiting out of this PDF, we'll go over into a sales order and we'll look at the different PDF options we have to print from here. From the sales order page, if I click on the print icon, you can see I have an option here for packing lists with tracing data. A quick note, if you don't see a template that says with tracing data, you can click on Manage Print Templates and make sure they're enabled. Clicking on this packing list with tracing data, we'll pull it up. And here we can see we have the item, the serial number that we're shipping on this sales order, and the quantity. The amount of serial numbers will be adjusted by the amount that are on the sales order. And then we'd have the expected information with the sales order number, customer information, and delivery deadline and creation date. That's a quick overview of the PDFs. The last thing that I'd like to touch on is going back to our stock page, going into serial numbers. I also wanted to point out that we do have an export option here. Exporting that, we can export as a CSV file or an Excel file. Let's download that. We'll jump back over into Excel and take a look at what that document looks like. Once you've downloaded and opened the Excel file that we exported from Katana, you'll see it looks very similar to our serial number page under the stock screen in Katana. We have serial number, item name, SKU, stock status, date added, and pertinent documents that go with that for manufacturing orders, sales orders, and stock documents. So if you ever need to report on this or export an entire list, that's a quick overview of what that export and spreadsheet looks like. Thanks for taking some time with me today to go over serial numbers. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us, and keep an eye out for more tutorial videos in the future, and we'll see you next time. Thanks and have a great day.